Obviously, I'm embarrassed. Someone that is extremely private, and to have one of your most intimate details, the audio heard for the entire world to hear. Um, I'm embarrassed for a number of reasons. My friends reached out, but guys, this was not staged. Um, Came in, I threw my phone on the bed, um, engaged in an activity. I did not know IG Live. I've never been on IG Live. I've never turned IG Live on. So I don't know how it works. And so um, all of a sudden, my other phone is going off and people are calling me FaceTime that I've never talked to a day in my life on FaceTime. And it didn't, I'm like, why are y'all calling me FaceTime?
Shannon Sharpe just found himself at the center of a social media storm after a major slip-up on IG Live. The NFL legend and fan-favorite TV analyst accidentally broadcasted a private moment to the world. And it's safe to say things got a little too real. Now Shannon's owning up to it, but not without some serious embarrassment. Keep reading to find out how the Club Chez star is handling the unexpected spotlight, and what he had to say about the wild mishap. Yo, what's good y'all? We got to talk about Shannon Sharpe. Yeah, why all, Uncle Shannon is back in the spotlight after he finally spoke up about everything going down with that IG Live situation. So, if why all have been living under a rock, Shannon Sharpe was trending all over the internet because he accidentally went live on Instagram while he was, handling business with someone. The internet went crazy trying to figure out who the girl was and what was really going on. Right after it happened, someone on his team put up a message on his story saying his account got hacked, beware. My Instagram was hacked this morning. My team and I are working vigorously to figure this out. But come on now, we ain't stupid, right? It was too obvious what happened. Then Shannon hopped on his podcast, Nightcap, and straight up admitted it. He said it wasn't no hack, it was just him being a regular dude caught in a moment. He's super private, so he was embarrassed because his most personal stuff was out there for the world to hear. He even said he didn't know he was live and had no clue how to even start an IG Live. His phone was blowing up, people were calling him, and his boy Jordan had to shut it off for him. Shannon said he didn't even know what was going on until someone hit him up like, bro, you're on IG Live, and people can hear you. He owned up to it, told his agent, his people at ESPN, and just said it straight, it was him, no prank, no hack. He's a grown man and things just got out there. He was super embarrassed, especially because he's got a lot of people looking up to him. But he kept it real, we got to respect that. Now, look, we still don't get how it happened. Like, how do you accidentally go live on IG? I mean, I guess he was in the moment and maybe pressed something, but it still doesn't make any sense. Was he trying to record something, or was a girl trying to be sneaky? Who knows, man. But it's wild. All jokes aside though, mistakes happen, and it's embarrassing as hell. Imagine your family seeing that. But you got to respect how Shannon owned up to it. He's got daughters, and he knows this is going to be something people remember. But hey, when you admit your mistake, no one can hold it against you, right? Life goes on, and he's not the first or last person to have this happen. So, the latest episode that Shannon released just a few days ago started off with him saying he's super embarrassed, mainly because he's a private person. And now some of his most personal moments are out there for the world to hear. He talks about how people expect him to be professional, whether it's on TV, his shows, or just behind the scenes. He always tries to maintain that professionalism, even when he's at home. So he's really disappointed in himself. It's not about what happened, he says, because he knows lots of people engage in that kind of thing. But having it go public, that's where he let people down, his kids, family, friends, everyone who counts on him. He explains how it happened. He was just doing his thing, threw his phone on the bed, and didn't realize he had gone live on Instagram. He had never used IG Live before, he didn't even know how it worked. Suddenly, he started getting all these calls and FaceTimes from random people, and he was confused. His marketing guy finally got through and told him, "You're live." Shannon didn't believe it at first. Then he's told people can hear what's going on, and his heart drops. His team quickly ended the stream, but by then, the damage was done. He goes on to talk about how embarrassing the whole thing is for him, especially for someone as private as he is. He's upset that people close to him might have to answer for his actions. His friends and family shouldn't have to deal with this. But they are, because he messed up. Shannon says he's trying to keep things lighthearted despite everything, but deep down, he's extremely disappointed. Chad chimes in, saying he was surprised when he first saw the news because it's so out of character for Shannon, someone who always preaches professionalism. But Chad is also proud of how Shannon's handling it, being honest and upfront instead of hiding behind excuses. Shannon agrees, saying he told the truth to his kids and everyone who called him. He's been getting support from friends like Deion Sanders, who FaceTimed him to offer some words of encouragement. In the end, Shannon says he's accepted that mistakes happen, he's human, and isn't afraid to admit when he's messed up. From now on though, his phone is staying in the car. He jokes about going back to using a flip phone, so something like this doesn't even happen again. He understands the consequences of his actions and takes full responsibility, but at the same time, he's ready to move on, no matter what the jokes or rumors are saying. Chad wraps it up, trying to poke fun and figure out who this mysterious Michelle is, but Shannon's not. He says that person deserves privacy and respect, especially after all this, and that's where he's leaving it. Despite the jokes and embarrassment, Shannon is staying grounded and owning up to his mistake, making sure to learn from it going forward. Shannon Sharpe's little IG Live slip-up actually got him some funny offers as well. A popular porn site hit up TMZ Sports, saying they want him on their platform so bad, they're ready to throw $100,000 at him to get him on cam. The site, called The Porn Dude, which gets crazy traffic every month, is all like, we'll drop 100 racks if Shannon's down to show off what he's really got on camera. They even threw in some wild lines, saying they want to see him score a BBC touchdown on their set. And if Shannon's looking for a new gig, they said they already got a jersey waiting for him. But let's be real, it's pretty unlikely Shannon's going to take them up on this. The man's not exactly broke. He's one of the biggest TV analysts, and his Club Shay podcast is blowing up. Dude doesn't need the extra cash. Shannon's already said he's embarrassed by the whole IG Live incident. He admitted he wasn't hacked, it was just him not knowing how to use the tech. So, yeah, if you're hoping to see Shannon on a different kind of screen, you're probably out of luck. The whole thing blew up on social media, especially Twitter, where reactions ranged from pure shock to cracking jokes. Memes and comments started flying, with people making fun of Shannon for saying, "That's my Michelle," during the lovemaking act. While most people laughed it off, some did wonder if this slip-up could affect his gigs on ESPN's First Take, his podcast Club Shay, or The Nightcap Show. But overall, it seems like fans think Sharpe's strong brand will help him bounce back from this awkward moment without any major consequences. So, what do you think about Shannon's latest stunt? People don't seem to mind at all. If anything, he's got complimented all over the place, and people are kind of happy for him, all through jokes, obviously. Unc was huffing and puffing like the big bad wolf on that IG Live. Unc, a real apex predator. How do I all feel about this? And as always, thank y'all for tuning in. Stay safe, much love, and I'm out. Peace.